Welcome to People Internet. My name is Tyler, and today I'm going to show you guys how to create a joint and bind it to a skin. Now, I'm not a total professional in this, but I want to show you guys my basic process of how I usually do this. So, first, you just want to get an object. Secondly, we're going to go to the top left here. We're going to hit this little tab. I already have mine set on modeling, but what we're going to do is we're going to set it to rigging. So, this is going to bring up a whole new menu. And if you don't want to do that, you can also just hit the tab for rigging here as well. But to make this easier, this is how I use it. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to the skeleton tab and we're going to hit create joint. Now I want to make sure this will be lined up. So what we're going to do is we're going to create it on the front axis. So what we're going to do now, this little crosshair pops up. All you got to do is just click it. And click all the way at the bottom. Now, as you can see, nothing really happened. So what you have to do, since there's an object in front of it, you have to use the X-ray joint tool. So what we're going to do is we're going to click that. As you can see, it's at the top where the rest of the X-ray is. So we have our joint here, as you can see. So also to get out of the joint tool, just click any of the movement tools. So for me, I just click W and it works. So we now have our joint, and at this stage you would try and line everything up as much as you want it, and then also just make sure it's centered. Okay, looks good. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bind the joint to the skin. So what we're going to do is we're going to have both of these selected. We're going to go to skin, we're going to hit bind skin. It'll take a little bit, it has to calculate all that. So now we have the joint binded to the actual object. Now, when this happens, you cannot move the object just because it is bound to this joint. So if I move the joint, it will move the object instead of moving freely. Let me go back here. To where it is not bound, and as you can see, it can move freely. So let me just repeat the process again. So to bind it, just have both selected, hit bind skin. It'll take a second to calculate everything, and there you go. Now you gotta really watch out for making sure that you don't break the actual model, and also things don't start tearing and bending unnecessarily. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you guys on the next video.